I ask for more than half a game. Why did we play less? Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Bomber video. Bombers lose 29-23 to the Hamilton Tiger Cats in Hamilton. And I don't know what it is about this Bomber team of being incapable of winning in Tim Hortons Field unless it's the Grey Cup. The last time we beat the Ticats in Tim Hortons Field in the regular season, Zach Collaros was the Ticats quarterback. Since then, Collaros went to Saskatchewan, went to Toronto, and then ended up where he is with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and he's been here for a while. Like, he's been here a few years, you know. I don't, like, it's at the point where I'm starting to forget that we had Nichols in the first part of that run for that 2019 Grey Cup. And it's one of those things where what happened, guys? We had that 51-6 victory over the Riders. And I'm not going to lie, I was a tad worried after that because I don't know what it is, but why is it that when we have an amazing win, we can't even carry like half of what made us excellent into the next game? You know, so we don't have the full stats out for this game. I would like to see Claire's completion record. He threw at least three picks, and then one that almost was a pick with Simone Lawrence, but the ball hits the ground, kind of the same as the Lawler play earlier in the game. Don't have any reaction for this one. Don't have really. It was one of those things where I kind of was in and out watching the game just because I had some other stuff going on that I had to take care of, but from what I saw, I wasn't that. I'm not impressed. Like, we won one quarter. We lost the first quarter, going 12 for the Ticats, 6 for us for the Bombers. We missed convert. Can't do that. Castillo had an game. This was kind of the vast majority of his games are going to be great. This is kind of a game where probably wishes here and there. Missed as a 45, not too mad about it, but just kind of hoped we would have got that. It's just kind of, it is a further kick, so it's something that it kind of slides. But the main thing here is, like, we had passes where we were dropping balls. We had just, we took a lot of dumb penalties. We really were shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties here today. Just unnecessary crap. Like, there was one play in, I think it was the third quarter, we have 2 guys on him, and we take a pass interference penalty. Guys, there's 2 of you there. Like, and you're both in front of the receiver. It's like one guy is there and can make sure that receiver doesn't get it. The other guy can possibly even get a pick on that play. You don't need to touch the receiver. Like, it was frustrating to watch because it was one of those things where I know what this Bombers team is capable of, but tonight just wasn't really it. And it's not to say that we played terrible from start to finish, but I expect a little better. Defense played okay, kind of not the greatest first quarter. Giving up the 2 points when we missed that convert is not good. I expect better. I don't know what it is, but we have struggled on kickoff and on punts. And what I mean by that is our block, like getting downfield and stopping that play dead in its tracks. It seems like every time we're kicking and a returner is getting the ball, that returner is getting at least 30 yards on us. Like, guys, don't give that returner so much room. Close down on him. Break through those blocks. Get around guys. If you know anything about being a D lineman, you got to use some of that rip and swim is what they call it. So, you got the rip where you rip through, the swim where you pull the guy's shoulder and you get past him. You can't just get caught up on these blocks. You got to break free of them. And so it's one of those things where I expect better. We haven't been able to do that much on kickoff, on punts. And, part of that is I'm not entirely pleased with Sheehan's punting. Today it was okay. Had to use him more than ideal, but so in the first quarter, we give up a field goal. Mark Leggio hit the field. Like, I fucking hate that. Like, of course, the one game where Castillo has to have an iffy game is against Leggio. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like green eggs and ham. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Um, Hamilton gets a touchdown. Godwin gets 6-yard pass from Taylor Powell. Taylor Powell had a great game. We would get a passing touchdown for Nick Dembski from Zach Collaros. And this is where Hamilton recovers it and gets the 2 points there. So it sucks that we missed the kick. Sucks even more that they went all the way down, and the Ticats are going to get 2 points out of that, because that essentially means that we really only got 4 points for our touchdown, which is not what you want. Go into the next quarter. Leggio hit a 35. Castillo hit a 22-yard field goal. Touchdowns both ways, so it would go 10-10 each way. Third quarter, we get absolutely nothing in terms of offense. This is where I expected the kick in the ass, where, because the problem I've had with the Bombers is that they've played half games. So I thought, okay, first half wasn't great. We're losing to Hamilton, and Hamilton was at a point where, at one point where it seemed like they might lose and a team might cross over. But they've also had points where it seemed like they might cross over, and now they're in a spot in their own division. So it's just frustrating, because this was absolutely a winnable game, and we just didn't bring it. And so I expected the second half to have a strong start, because that's what we needed. We put up nothing in the third, give up a touchdown, and then the fourth quarter, I understand the Bombers have had some magic in the fourth quarter and had some miracles. They get themselves a touchdown. They don't give up anything in the fourth quarter. But stop putting yourself in that hole. Stop. And I know maybe someone's going to be like, "Oh, boo-hoo, you won 51-6 last week." But it's not that I'm really, really mad. I'm kind of not. I'm a little annoyed, because we're having the same problem over and over again in the games that we do lose. And even in some of the games that we win, where it was a more competitive game than it should be, based off the roster, based off the guys we have, what they're capable of, what they could do. They put up 51 points last week. There's no excuse. And I'm not saying that there's no, I'm not saying that we have to put up 51 points every game. I know that's not realistic. But fuck, if you don't play the first half of the game, at least pull your head out of your ass for the second. We did for the fourth quarter, but we also, Zach Collaros didn't have that great of a game. He threw 3 picks. He threw 3 picks, almost 4. Our receivers were having some issues catching them at points where it's we got the best receiving core in the league. Some of them it looked like sometimes, and the thing I get worried about with Zach Collaros is that, not that he's throwing picks all the time, but it's that once he throws one, he gets a little rattled. He's got to calm the fuck down. This is good things in this game. Oliveira was still good. I was pleased with him. Dakota Prukop, fucking awesome game. Dakota Prukop, literally, I've player of the game goes to Dakota Prukop. Seriously, I was very, very pleased. All short yardage, he was getting 5 yards every short yardage, which is crazy for a QB sneak. And there's one where he gets a good block. He's following that block. He gets past the block and still gets 3 more yards, where it's just him on his own. And there's 4 Ticats trying to take him down. And that's actually another key thing. Even though there's 4 Ticats trying to take him down, and good on Prukop for getting through, there was 4 guys. This is kind of a problem that I've talked about sometimes, is that we'll have one guy go in for the tackle, and then we'll have guys standing around watching, waiting for that guy to lose and then to go up and take him on. Why can't we have, if one guy's going in for the tackle, if one guy's got one leg, grab the other leg. If we got one guy who's pulling on his shoulder, get to his legs. Group tackles, guys, group tackles, because if you get in the habit of getting those group tackles, you're going to stop giving up that extra 1, 2, 3 yards, which can be the difference between a first down and not, because Hamilton's short yardage was not that good tonight. It really wasn't. It was third in inches, and they literally only I think they got the first down by 1.5 inches when it was third in inches to begin with. So it's one of those things where it's if we're able to hold teams like that, it's one of those things where that third and inches could have been third and 1 or third and 1 or third and 2. They might not even be going on short yardage if we get those group tackles in on first and second down. So it's one of those things where It's just, there's little things, little mistakes, little things that we can tweak that would make us so much better. Willie Jefferson, where was he tonight? I don't know. I didn't see him. Did anyone see him tonight? I didn't. And it's not that Willie Jefferson is not capable. He is a fucking awesome player, but I didn't see any knockdowns. I did, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I completely missed it. And that, there were parts of this game I didn't get to see because I had some stuff going on. That's fair. But it's, for one of your star players, I expect a little bit more of an impact. And it's one of those things where he is so good. He is such a good player, which is why I just want a little bit more. Overall, I'm not overly pissed off about this game, but I'm not too pleased because I expected better, and I expected a win. I wanted us to beat the Ticats, but it is what it is. We're going to have a week off, and then you know what? At that point, we're going to be back in IG Field playing against the Toronto Argonauts. So if you didn't bring it today, boy, oh boy, when September 29th comes around, we as a certain man who returned to WWE would say, just bring it. So, all in all, game. It'd be fun if the Red Blacks beat the Lions tonight. That game's just started. It's like 3-0 Red Blacks right now. But we'll see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this game and of this video in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to check out CFL Central. That is because we're going to be having a player interview with with Edmonton Elks kicker Dean Faithful. So that's going to be happening. I'm so excited for that. I think we're recording that Wednesday evening. It'll be posted on Thursday. So make sure that you... if you can, actually go to like my socials. If you got any questions for Dean Faithful, make sure to just DM me what that question is. If you DM me, it's a lot easier for me to just kind of keep track of things. So if you can do that, awesome. Preferably Instagram. But yeah, make sure you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.